A lot of fun happening out there, and we are certainly proud to be Vegas-born, battle-born. We're going to bring in Lindsey Brown. She is a radio personality, hockey insider, former player herself with Lotus Broadcasting. Watching that game, that was pretty electric. Anything that stood out for you?
When I think about the Golden Knights, I think of three things. It's about withstanding, about responding, and then suffocating. And they were able to do that on a period-by-period basis. They got off to a little bit of a slow start in the first, same thing with the second, but Adin Hill was able to bail them out incredibly well, making some timely saves. That gives a team confidence that even if you make a mistake, I'm going to backstop you. I'm here, I got your back. And with that, you build your game piece by piece, zone by zone, and eventually you're able to get a goal from your captain, shorthanded Mark Stone, and that's your jump start. I mean, what a catalyst. And so you're able to roll from there and just keep building and ultimately demoralizing Florida. I think once they saw that they weren't able to get anything going early in that first, and even after they scored it early in the second, that Vegas was there to respond, and that's been their MO all playoffs.
You mentioned demoralizing. I mean, we went into this hearing so many analysts kind of talking about the Panthers are going to be desperate here. They know they have nothing to lose and that it could be emotional for them. Do you think that also played a role here?
I think it definitely did, but it's really tough news pre-game to hear that Matthew Tkachuk is out. He's their emotional leader. He's their scoring leader. He's been their catalyst the entire playoffs, and he had a bum wing. His arm wasn't working. We're not really sure what specifically he's dealing with, but enough for him not to play, and that says a lot for hockey players considering what they're willing to endure at these times of the year. And so it just goes to everybody else that hasn't really been able to find their footing, and they've been so focused on the physicality away from the game itself, and so it's hard to discover the identity so far into the series and against a team so talented, so deep like Vegas.
Absolutely. Okay, we're hearing that the crowd was the largest in VG history with 19,058 people.
Incredible.
We had a lot of naysayers when Vegas created a hockey team and officially became a franchise in 2017. What does that say about our hockey team and how much of a hockey town this is?
This has been a hockey town for a while. I look at this as the coronation where you can't deny it any longer. When I was looking to move out here about 4 years ago, I was here for the second round series against the Sharks. And what I saw from this fan base was not like anything I've ever seen. And I come from Minnesota. That's a more traditional hockey market. I played college hockey out on the East Coast. Everybody is die hard out there, but here it's so different, and we know the narrative that has been tied between this community and the start of this team and what they were able to do in the first season. And they've just been able to grow and capitalize on a lot of the talent that's been put together based off of their original expansion draft and making the right moves. And so it's an amazing accomplishment to get a cup this early on in your franchise's tenure, and who's to say that you can't get another one?
Bill Foley did say cup in 6, and it looks like that came true. We're so excited to see it. Thank you so much for that analysis here.